No California curse for the Cards this time. Louisville handles business on the road, starting out 1-0 in ACC play. What's cooking? Welcome back into another edition of Instant Reaction on ESPN Louisville Plus. I'm Justin Soforo, and of course, I got you covered for all things Cards, Cats, Bourbon, and Bluegrass. Today, we're talking about and reacting to the game that was Louisville taking on the California Golden Bears, going on the road and traveling to the other side of the country to take on a little ACC opponent that started off 12-1 and was expected to be somewhat of a hindrance for the Cardinals, especially given missing multiple players this round. We had Louisville not playing with Kelsey Pryor, who was declared out yesterday, and then a probable Mikel Brown. We thought we might be able to see his return to the starting lineup for the Cards. Unfortunately, that was not in the cards for Louisville, and Mikel Brown, that's something that we're going to have to worry about and maybe be a bigger discussion down the line for Louisville, as he was wearing that back brace during warmups and shortly before the game was started, just said that he was not ready to go. We were a little bit worried about a Chris Bell special, not Louisville football Chris Bell, but California basketball Chris Bell having another coming out party against the Cards. It was not to be. This time he got shoved around a little bit by Zugris there at the middle of the second half, near the end of the game. But anyways, just overall, despite the horrid officiating, besides, I mean, frankly, bull crap, bull bleep, if you will. I don't know why I'm censoring myself on this app, but atrocious officiating in the first half. It felt like they had a stake in the game, trying to keep California somewhat in the game and make it competitive for the Cardinals to try to wear them down. Maybe if they could try to keep it, early on. It was a very good free throw shooting team that the California Golden Bears are. I was getting a little bit nervous. I was puckering up a little bit, given that they were in the double bonus, I think, within the first 7 minutes of the game. That being said, it was not going to be, and there was no chance that Pat Kelsey was going to let his guys, especially coming off what felt like what's it been, a week and a half? It feels like it's been 3 months since the Cardinals last played a basketball game. But his guys were suited up, ready to go, and just in a solid performance to start off ACC play, starting off 1-0, going on the road, a place where a lot of teams, including Louisville, has slipped up against in football, basketball, whatever have you. For some reason, traveling across the country and playing these California teams seems to be a stumbling block for the Cards, but not this time. One of the players that I really want to highlight and just want to talk about the excitement that I have and just the appreciation that I have for, obviously, Conwell is my guy. He's A1. He is a stud here. Now, good to see McNeely making some threes as well. But the guy that I really want to talk about is Adrian Woolley and how he's really come on as one of the most reliable players for this team. Ever since the team had a little bit of a slouch as of recent play, you now have Adrian Woolley being what we expected him to be when Louisville signed him last offseason. Him and Conwell making a great team, but then also just outside, I think Steve Rummage said this previously. I think earlier in the season, we were a little bit worried about how Adrian Woolley would come on because offensively he was kind of quiet early on, but he was doing the quiet things that you needed, either defensively or assisting, helping guys out, helping move guys around, helping to be a target here and there. Adrian Woolley really has stepped up, and love to see him coming out, especially being able to score and get those buckets in that we've needed with the absence of Mikel Brown Jr. Overall, honestly, lots of positives. Yeah, there's some negatives. Yeah, there's that ever dreaded slouch, those beats that Louisville basketball tends to do when they get up by a decent margin, get up in the 23, 24 point range, and then they tend to take it easy and just get a little bit sloppy here and there, especially in the second half. But it was really, really nice and relieving to see that once they got down within 12, about almost an 10-point game, California, it felt like, could have made it very interesting, could have made it very nerve-wracking there to finish that game. But Thankfully, Louisville returned that with a 7-0 run, and that's all she wrote. And there was no nervous Nelly from me, and I think the rest of the Card Nation. So Louisville basketball 1-0 in the ACC. Guys having some good performances in spite of missing some of our best players, Case and Pryor, obviously, and then of course Mikel Brown Jr. What is the story there? I would like to hear some answers from Pat Kelsey, maybe from the staff. If one thing we know that's not going to happen is I doubt Pat Kelsey's going to give us an honest answer. He's going to say, ask the trainer. Ask the trainer. Well, when can we have the availability to speak with the trainer? When can we do that, Pat? Anyway, Cards win. Good way to start the season in the ACC. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it rolling and keep the dream of an ACC title. And of course, a run to the Final Four as the Cards continue on the year. And we can just exciting moments. That's all it is. It's just excitement for me. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, smash the freaking like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. You can follow me at Justin Soforo. And of course, you can follow ESPN 680 and 93.9 The Ville at both of those platforms. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Twitter at 93.9 The Ville, at ESPN 680. I'll see you guys next time. Go Cards.